Uh, Token Vaping. Um, Today's juice review is on a line that I caught on Instagram, and they say packaging is very important, and it is. Don't get me wrong. Packaging, how it's marketed, how it's displayed, things like that, all have a big hand to do with whether or not you want to try it. Plus, in-depth reviews. Um, So when I saw the packaging for this juice line, I was instantly hooked. Um, any of you who know me, have talked to me, have watched a few of my other videos, I do mention in there as well. I'm a big um, comic book fan, so I like that type of illustration, that type of look. So you'll understand when you see this line why it hooked me, and this is why. Check those out. Those are really, really slick. The name of the line is called Cloud Nectar, and these are their 4 flavors. And the displays on these, the artwork on it is just really, really cool. And it's kind of neat because they all have a QRC symbol on the back that it says basically read their story. So if you have a scanner on your phone, which if not, you can download one really easily, but most phones already have that app installed on the phone. But if you scan the QRC code, it gives you a brief little story about each character. They are based on actual folklore, myth type characters, things like that. Now, there is a website for these, and you will actually be kind of surprised. I was when I saw that. But if you go to Vape Juice, VAPEJOOSE.com. You can purchase these on that site, and it has the 4 nic levels, which is a 0, 1.5, a 3, and a 6, and their price on there, which is very reasonably priced. But yes, it is from the line of Vape Juice based in Michigan. The cool thing about this line is I don't want to say that like when a company has more than one line that they pay more attention to a certain line, or that there's one line that is more important than others. But this was one that's been in the works for a while. It's been in development for a little over a year or so. These are all pre-steeped 30 ml bottles. They are made in small batches in an ISO 6 clean room, and the attention that they put into this, and the dedication that they put into making sure that this was a high grade, top shelf quality flavor line, just says a lot about their dedication to the vaping community. They wanted to make sure that on top of the other lines that they already produce. I won't say that they wanted to make it their signature line, but they just wanted to be known for making high quality, top of the line type products, regardless of how many different lines they have or how many different flavors. So, like I said, there is 4 flavors. You can purchase them all separately on their website, as well as purchasing it all together as a 4-pack for a discounted price. I did try 3 of them previously. I did save one for a first vape, first test on for this video. So the first flavor is Iris, and this is her box, and it actually kind of fits for the flavor, the color scheme. And you see all that with the forest animals and everything else. She is the goddess of nature and harmony, and Iris is a rainbow sherbet with a light chill. And on the box itself, it has the name there, a quick little story there, the QRC code, has the ingredients, warning, manufactured in Michigan, and then the rest of it's all artwork. So it's a really well done display box, but it does contain everything it needs. Now, this is the Rainbow Sherbet. I haven't vaped a whole lot of Rainbow Sherbet flavors. It was just a flavor that I liked, the actual Rainbow Sherbet, so it was one of those flavors that kind of threw me for a loop as far as to what it was. I have been missing out. This Rainbow Sherbet flavor is amazing. It is very, very light as far as density of a vape, but it is very flavorful. Very fruit flavored, very rainbow sherbet flavored. Like, there isn't a specific flavor that you pick out, but you can definitely taste more than one. If you've ever had a rainbow sherbet, it basically tastes like that. The chill on it, I was worried was going to be either a really strong mint or a really strong menthol, neither of which I'm a fan of. However, whatever they did to combine this with that little wintry type ending of actual sherbet, like the coldness for it, they definitely got in this. When you vape it, you definitely get that little chill feel in your mouth, but it is not mint, it is not menthol. I don't know what it is, but it works very well for this. Like I said, it's very light. It's a crisp flavor. It's definitely something you can vape on a hot day. It was warm out today by me, and when I did go to vape on this, I did notice that it definitely is a very cooling vape. So it's something that you can definitely enjoy on hot days. So that was very cool with that. Valaryn is strawberries, ripe kiwi, and bold Greek yogurt, and he is the god of honor and nobility. Hence why he has a very regal, uppity knight type look to it. This flavor I had a little bit of an issue with because I didn't get much of the kiwi. I definitely got the Greek yogurt tang to it. I got the strawberries, so it was very good for that. The kiwi, just for me, was a little weak. I didn't really taste it a whole lot. I have vaped a few other strawberry kiwi flavors, so I do kind of know what the kiwi should taste like in a mixed flavor. And this one just really came off as a really just good, solid Greek strawberry yogurt. So either way, I mean, it still does work. It still is a very solid flavor, don't get me wrong. It just, if you are a kiwi fan, it just fell a little short for me. And you know, don't get me wrong, this is just my opinion. You know, this is how I took to this. When I vaped them and I tried them, this is what I got. I'm not trying to tell any of you out there, you know, what you're supposed to feel, how you're supposed to vape it, what you're supposed to taste. I'm just trying to give a basic definition of what they are and my opinion of them as far as to give you a more detailed, informative type background to go off of, so when you decide if you do want to try this line, at least you're not going into it blind. So that's basically all I'm trying to do. So please don't take it as I'm trying to tell you what you're supposed to get out of this, because everybody's vaping style and preferences are really, really different. Now this one I'm going to massacre. It is either Enos or Eneos. He was the god of war in this line, and this is apples and cinnamon. So basically just apple cinnamon, cinnamon apple, barrel aged to perfection. I'm glad I reread the definition of what the flavor is supposed to be and read the barrel aged, because when I first vaped this, I got a really, it almost tasted like a stale apple cinnamon flavor. But then when I read that it was supposed to be barrel aged, which just means that, you know, like other things that are aged, you know, in a barrel, it just, that's what they're steeped in to get a more smoky type accent to the flavor. It definitely explains the flavor a bit. Like I said, I thought it kind of was like if you had an apple that was bad and then tried to, you know, steep it into cinnamon or something like that, and to then let the flavor settle like that. But it definitely does have an apple cinnamon, a bit lighter than I was expecting it to be. I figured, you know, like most apple cinnamon flavors, it was going to be a strong hit in your face and then smooth out. This one seemed a little bit on the more mellow side. The barrel steep aspect of it does give it a little bit of a smokier tang on the tail end of it, but not enough to where it's going to really throw you off. Out of those three, the apple cinnamon flavor was the one that I actually got a throat hit out of. It wasn't super strong, it wasn't super scratchy, it didn't hurt or anything, but I definitely felt a throat hit on that one as opposed to the other ones. I couldn't find a specific mix ratio for VGPG. I did look. I know it's not going to be the same as the rest of their lines. I would guess it, you know, somewhere between 70-30, 80-20. From the way that it felt when I vaped it, honestly, I feel like it was more closer to a 70-30, but I'm not sure. I will find that information out and I will post it in the notes below this video box. Now, the fourth flavor that we come to and that I saved for this video, and you will see why when I tell you what it is Sephina. And yes, that is a heart. She basically is the goddess of passion. So this is strawberries and decadent cream. So strawberry cream, hence why I saved it, because I am a strawberry fan. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and open this because I also want to show you how these bottles come in. These bottles are really, really slick, actually. It doesn't go super fancy. It does have a foil label, as you can tell by the glare, which I do apologize. It says Cloud Nectar with the Roman column. It has the decorative leaves and the shield outline. This one has a red trim on it, which is also in foil. It basically has the name, flavor profile right underneath in really small letters, nicotine level, bottle size, and then it has the warning ingredients on this side as well. So it basically covers what it needs to, but like I said, it's a very classy looking bottle. The label is very well done for that. But also, if you can tell, there is a safety ring here as well. So they do come boxed, but it does also have a safety ring. So put a little bit of pressure on this, and you hear that click, and it means that it broke. So, oh yeah, definite strawberry. I'm going to go ahead and wick this, and as to show you, brand new cotton, wicked fresh for this video, and the only cotton that I am using is Texas Tough. That's what I have in here right now. It is the most solid, made cotton that I have found for my needs. It wicks really easily. It holds juice very well, very solid. Doesn't have a very cottony burn taste to that. So if you are interested on Instagram, it is Texas Tough Cotton. So I'm going to take my fresh cotton. I'm going to take the Sephina, and then I'm going to go ahead and juice this up. And while I'm doing this, as I mentioned about the safety ring, anything that you purchase does not matter what it is. Anything that you purchase that has any form of a safety type of mechanism, whether it's a seal, a wrap, a child safety cap, a ring, anything that is meant to be used for the safety and security of the item. When you receive it or when you purchase it, if anything about it does not sit well with you, does not sit right, makes you cautious about it, makes you look at it and second guess whether or not you want to use it, don't use it. If you have to think about whether or not you want to, chances are you should not. Contact the shop that you purchased it from, contact wherever they get it from, their distributor, contact the manufacturer, let them know what's going on. It's just, they will do what they need to rectify the situation, because ultimately, at the end of the day, it is all about your health and safety. So just keep an eye out on that. Go ahead and just do a quick, short little pre-burn, get the juices flowing, so to speak, no pun intended, through the cotton, and we will vape this, and I will let you know what I think, and you will get to see the cloud production off of this as well, which is pretty decent, you know. Obviously, there are ones out there that have a little bit thicker clouds, and some have wispier clouds, so it's all relative to how they're made. And as always, my trusty 75 watts for what did I say this was? This is Sephina. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Definitely good solid clouds, like I said. Is absolutely very solid vape. The clouds definitely enhance that as well. So if you are a cloud vapor, these definitely will not disappoint you. If you are a flavor vapor, this line will not disappoint you. Definitely strawberry on the inhale and throughout most of the vape. Decadent cream, basically, in my opinion, just means that they've gone with a few different types of creams, but they all went with a thicker, denser, higher quality cream. It's not just a simple, easy, general cream for the flavor. It has a very uptown feel to the vape. It's definitely strawberries and cream, but it definitely tastes like a fancier version of strawberries and cream than what you would get at your local deli. So definitely good on the flavor. I definitely would pick this one just because mainly it's strawberries. Um, the clouds that you saw are very dense as well. So well done line. I had a little, I had a few hiccups along the way with two of the flavors, but nothing negative that would break the bank, so to speak. I will definitely say that if you are one of those people that really is on the fence when it comes to trying new things, I definitely would try this line first. And that's not a bad thing. There are just some lines that one will mention and just say, you know what, just buy a bottle, try it out, you'll like it. This is one that I would definitely say try it just to ensure that you do like all the flavors. I'm pretty sure if you are open to trying new things or looking for a specific style of a flavor, this will definitely hook you as far as for an all-day vape option. Let your shops know if they don't already stock them. Let them reach out to Cloud Nectar at vapejuice.com and find out, how to bring it into their shop. It's definitely a decent line, and it never hurts to have something different. The labeling and the boxing definitely make it stand out. It's definitely eye-catching. So with that, Cloud Nectar, I really, really appreciate this. Again, you guys have awesome packaging. Your bottles are labeled and done very artistically and very eye-catching, even though they're simplistic. Flavor-wise, overall, I am a big fan of the Sephina and the Iris. Those were definitely tops to me and definitely well done. The other two will definitely work for other vapors. Just for me, there was a few little things here and there, but overall, a decently well done line. You can definitely feel that there was some attention and passion put into this. So thank you so very much for the opportunity to have done this review. It is greatly appreciated, and as always, I'm honored and humbled by this. So definitely reach out to them. They are on Instagram. They do have a Facebook. Vape Juice you have seen on Instagram as well. So reach out if you are interested in this line. Definitely give them a follow as well. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube. There is that little red button that says subscribe if you'd be so inclined. Other than that, thank you for watching. I am on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience. That is the only reason why I do this. That is the joy that I get out of this. If I can help at least one person on a regular basis just enjoy vaping that much more. So if there's any questions, comments, concerns, a particular video you would like to see, please by all means let me know. I will do everything that I can. And finally, in closing, if you have not yet joined with any of the advocacy groups like CASA and SAFTA, which Vape Juice and Cloud Nectar are a big part of, definitely join them. Any of them, all of them. Add your voice to the already growing vaping community that is trying to stand together and be known as one voice to fight for our vaping rights as is necessary. So definitely do that if you have not. Until next time, guys, as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. It is greatly appreciated, and I'm honored by that every day that I do this. So until next time, vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.